Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are really making a dent in our alloy deficit. So that is fantastic. Let's go ahead and queue up a couple more destroyers. There we go. 45,000 is what we need. So that is ideal. We do need, or rather we have a building structure available on this tech world, and let's go ahead and get a research lab down. Excellent. This foundry station needs a job. So we will go ahead and go for an alloy megaforge. We're currently a little low on volatile motes. That's good to know. We're going to need to get some of those volatile motes rebuilt. Or rather, being captured. Things like this mining world here that had significant damage dealt to it, it's a bit of a problem. This foundry station here has unemployment. We do need volatile motes to be able to really do this. Maybe we replace this exotic gas refinery right now with a chemical plant, like that. That should help out. This is a foundry station here. We're going to go for alloy foundries. This is a refinery station. So I think at this point we replace the spawning pool with a chemical plant. On this mining world, I'm going to go for a chemical plant as well. We definitely need to keep our supply of volatile motes up. So I'm going to go for one more chemical plant, and then beyond that we're going to go back to making alloys probably. Excellent. Now the Frisidian shards, they are apparently not in orbit. Please be in orbit. Thank you very much. We'll finish off reinforcing the Lentipaz fragments, like so. And then the Frisidian shards, we just need another, 26 corvettes? And 5 destroyers? Well, there's our 5 destroyers, so that'll be fine. And then 26 corvettes is only a few months. We should be fine on that front. 42,000 more alloys. It's going super well. The Lentipaz fragments are at 234 right now. That'll keep going up to 250. Okay, they're currently building anchors over here. That's fine. Oh, these guys are actually jumping away. I thought they were going to go to Urium. Oh, well, these guys are committing suicide. Goodbye. Yep. As expected. The interesting thing is, as we've been employing this strategy, they've also stopped attacking us. You noticed that? It's interesting, isn't it? I like it.
Incoming transmission.
Federation offer.
Complete.
Nope. Go away.
Construction complete.
I really want this fleet to get maxed out.
Mission complete.
However, here's what I'm thinking right now. These guys are moving away. Okay, these guys might be planning to attack us. But we're only one jump away. We go in here with these 2 fleets. We kill their 2 fleets. And then we immediately turn around and come right back. We have our reinforcements coming in. So this should be fine. We can reinforce the Frisidian shards. We should have no problem whatsoever wiping out their 2 fleets that are here.
Mission complete.
Then as soon as that's done, we turn around and we go back. What did we lose? 3 destroyers. Actually quite a bit in terms of destroyers. Only 1 cruiser though, and a couple corvettes. That's not bad. Kinetic weapon attack speed finished up there. We can grab ourselves extraction patterns for additional minerals, I think. That's going to be pretty important. Then we are going to need to reinforce the Lentipaz fragments. So we'll build in 3 destroyers here. And overall, that was a little bit expensive, but Not too bad. Should have no problem holding this off. Okay, what did we lose? We ended up losing 2 destroyers. Not bad, not bad. And then there's this battle down over here. This is definitely going to take us a little bit of time to rebuild. We ended up losing an additional destroyer and 9 corvettes. We've got 50k energy credits, though, so we can use our strength of energy credits and some of our volatile materials here. And I'm wondering, our volatile motes are still really low. Okay, that's definitely a bit of a concern. We can sell some additional food, like that. And then that'll allow us to just buy in a good amount of alloys. We can then use that to immediately reinforce the Throndrate shards. And then I believe we need volatile motes. Yeah, that's what we need. Okay, I'm going to sell a few minerals, and we're going to just buy 100 volatile motes. That should be enough for now. There we go. We can queue up a bunch more destroyers. We should have absolutely no problem bringing that back to parity. These guys are thinking about attacking us, aren't they? That's fine. The more fleets they want to throw away, I'm cool with it. We're going to continue reinforcing the Lentipaz fragments. That's all of our destroyers, and then we only need 6 more corvettes, so that's really not bad. The cruiser over here is going to be a little obnoxious, but there we go. This fleet is now at full strength. Federation, no thanks. Capacity overload, yes, we will redo that edict, like so. Fantastic. These guys are jumping in to attack us.
Receiving transmission.
Okay, I mean, it's not going to go well for them. And we're not actually getting fleets destroyed. These were just caught up in the battle. So this fleet does just auto-join in, and we're fine. We're just completely fine. Throndrate shards can finish up with 3 corvettes. There we go. Lentipaz fragments can get another destroyer queued. It does need a lot of destroyers still. We did take a decent chunk of losses, although we have some destroyers on the way here. We do need another one queued, apparently. And now we're at full strength. So we need to get our cruiser over here building, which will be next month tick. Excellent. Tech-wise, our next tech to come in is admin cap, which is fine. Oh look, the Kemplar took over this area. Okay. You know, I really want to close my borders to the Rixie and the Kemplar. I wish I could. It's kind of weird that you can't close your borders to these guys. These guys are pathetic to us. What about the Rixie? How are they nowadays? They're inferior. Okay. Their tech is still better than ours, though, surprisingly. Well, we're going to let them get the Kemplar out of here. Oh, they're actually... Oh, there they go. They were just sitting there. But now they're not. So that's good. Continue to reinforce this. Oh, hello. People are declaring war? Okay. Whatever. If that's something they want to do, that's their business. We have nothing to do with that. But the Frisidian shards are really close to being maxed out now. Look at that. Only about 39k alloys. That's really close. We might be able to get that much this episode, potentially. Gonna sell some exotic gases here. And purchase in a few more alloys. It's up to 1.4k. Fantastic. And that is the Frisidian shards at full strength. So everything is now going into the Baronel fragments. Now they do need 3 battleships, which is going to be a little bit on the expensive side. But that means that Aramis is now full strength. Once these guys get here, that is. Which is huge. There is no way that they take this with any fewer than probably 6 fleets. Anything else we should be able to fight off, given our various bonuses in this system. So I'm very, very happy about that. We'll go ahead and get a battleship queued up for the Baronel fragments. Now we're starting to approach our naval cap. That is for sure. We apparently have 5 out of 5 Titans? I thought we had 4 Titans. I'm under the impression that we have 4 Titans. That might just be a bug, or I might be reading it wrong. I'm not sure. This fleet is very dead. Incredibly dead. And incredibly stupid. Okay. Order restored on Kahoma. That's a very good thing. That means that we can recall our hunter-killer drones, which, reminder, that takes away 33% of what we get from jobs. As well as destroys various pops, which is not a good thing. So we'll have that done, and let's just go ahead and go through these again. I do want to double check our current volatile moat situation, plus 10. I think we'll get a chemical plant on this refinery station, and we'll upgrade to an expanded warren as well. On this tech world, we have unemployment, so we will get a research complex. On this foundry station, we have unemployment, so we'll get an alloy mega forge. On this refinery station, we have an open slot, so we will build a chemical plant. On this refinery station, we need housing, so we'll build a district. And there we go. Excellent. Okay. So the question now becomes, when do we want to full-on attack them? Well, I definitely want to have the Baronel fragments done. Like, I wouldn't mind having this deficit gone, and a little bit of a bank, honestly. We do need 14 cruisers in here. But once we get those cruisers built, it's going to start looking very effective. I do think that we take the Thondrite shards and do this run over here. And then we head on right back to Rim. Like so. Where are we being attacked? Over here in the Lentipaz fragments. That's fine. We lost a destroyer, 2 destroyers, and 2 corvettes. That's fine. So we'll reinforce the Lentipaz fragments with its destroyer and corvette. 2 corvettes, actually. And then we'll reinforce this destroyer. Fantastic. And of course, we are attacking up over here and taking out these dimensional anchors. Taking out the dimensional anchors does slow the speed at which they spawn fleets, which is why we are doing it. I don't want to take much for losses, though, so we're just doing yet another hit and run right now, as we continue to reinforce the Baronel fragments.
Construction complete.
We should be completely fine here. They're sending this fleet up to try to engage us. It'll probably catch us in Choi's Compass. Maybe we get out, actually. I'm not entirely sure. We'll queue up another cruiser. And I kind of want to get cruisers a little bit faster. So I'm going to go ahead and sell a little bit of food. And we're going to buy in a few extra alloys. There we go. We'll get 2 cruisers. We're under 30k for how much alloys we need now. That is so huge. How are we doing on our volatile motes? We're doing fine, actually. Our volatile motes are doing wonderfully now. So we should be having no problem whatsoever there. Are these guys planning to attack us? Yeah, no, actually. They've just got 3 fleets chilling here. I wonder if they're planning a big attack. Here comes another fleet. A 4th fleet is now here. No, they're not. Interesting. Very interesting. Because this guy's going up to Riblor, presumably to go sit in Urium.
Attrition complete.
I assume that's what's happening here. I'm going to send the Lentipaz fragments over here. I want you guys to fight this fleet. Like so. And then immediately return home. I want to prevent this from falling into their hands. Hello. Not really having any major issues with taking on their fleets at this point. So go on home. How much did we lose? We lost 5 destroyers and 2 cruisers. Okay. The cruiser losses are unfortunate. But ultimately, acceptable. Next up is going to be the Frisidian shards taking out these guys. Just as soon as they enter hyperspace. In fact, we can probably start moving pretty much now. They actually are moving very slowly. Interesting. Well, we do need to get the Lentipaz fragments maxed out. There we go. Admin cap went up, so let's get admin cap again. They're still gonna jump, right? Like, come on over here. There we go. Excellent. Yet another fleet taken out. And now you guys can go home. And how much should we lose? 11 destroyers and a cruiser. That one hurt a bit. But ultimately, it's fine. We'll get that fleet patched up quite quickly. We can just buy in a few extra alloys, like so. And then on the next month tick, it should be pretty close to maxed back out. Please stop, Kemplar. Please. This is not your territory. Of course, nothing in the galaxy is their territory. It's all my territory. They just don't know it yet. Tungle destroyed, huh? Oh, the Unbidden destroyed the Caravaneers trade station. Fair enough. That was probably always going to happen. Okay, so we still need a few more destroyers over here, but really not very much. As soon as this month tick happens, I think this fleet is maxed back out. Nope, not quite. That's really close, though. Probably one more destroyer. Oh, they're attacking us at Eramis. That's brave. That's very brave. We lost 5 destroyers and a corvette. That's fine. Why are we losing so many destroyers, though? Caravaneers want a system? No. Go away. Is it because they're on picket range, maybe? Maybe they should be online? What is their overall range? 30. Okay. So no, they have to be in picket range. For the corvettes, their range is 30. And they're currently on swarm. But maybe we should try to have them on picket? Oh no. Maybe not. The corvettes aren't having an issue, right? It's the destroyers that are. Yeah, pretty much. So I think we just go ahead and reinforce all these destroyers in.
Accretion complete.
And then the Frisidian shards are also at full strength, so we are fully reinforced. So all we need now is the Baronel fragments to have a bunch of corvettes and destroyers and cruisers. But that's only 28,000 alloys. That's really getting good in terms of how much we need, in comparison to how much we did need for so long. Very soon we're going to be able to stop purchasing in alloys, which will be awful nice. We'll build a couple cruisers here. Once this month tick happens, we'll be able to make another one. And pretty soon, we're just going to be ready to attack these guys full on. That said, our naval cap is only 909. Our overall fleet size is going to be 1,000. So that's going to be a thing. We are going to be 10% over our fleet cap. So we're definitely going to need to keep that in mind. Now they've still got 3 fleets here.
Accretion complete.
I think we counter with 3 of our own. I'm going to send the Throndraite shards over here. They aren't going to send anything through the wormhole anytime soon. We can continue reinforcing the Baronel fragments, and if they do happen to send something through the wormhole, we should be fine to hold them here with the Baronel fragments and the station.
Incoming transmission.
They're FTL inhibited, so that should not be any sort of issue. Let's go ahead and reinforce that fleet. Bring in additional corvettes, or rather cruisers, just in case that does become a thing. Then as soon as the Throndraite shards show up here, I want to kill these 3 fleets. And we're going to kill them super fast with 3 fleets of our own. We could probably kill them with 2, but I want to minimize losses here. And the Kemplar need to stop that. I really wish we could close borders with these guys. Like, seriously. That would be awful nice. But alas, that does not appear to be the case. Okay. Let's go. Go kill this fleet. They do have another 4th fleet coming in. And a 5th. Are we okay with taking on 5 fleets? I think we are. We'll wipe out this fleet super fast. We're splitting our focus here, which is not ideal. But yeah, we're actually completely fine. We are 100% fine here. We're taking some losses, but that was expected considering we're fighting 5 fleets. Okay. So we take these 2 back over here, and we take the Throndraite shards back to Rim, where they came from. And that was a successful sortie. That was exceptionally successful, in fact. So we ended up losing 9 destroyers, 17 corvettes, plus 13 destroyers and a cruiser, plus 11 destroyers, 6 corvettes, and 3 cruisers. And we killed 5 fleets. That was completely worthwhile, I think. So, let's start the reinforcement process. That did put us back up to 40k alloys in the hull. But that's not going to be too bad. all things considered. We're going to get more shield hit points soon enough. Order restored on Clohopka. That's a good thing. We did have sentinel posts here, right? Did we not have anything here? I guess not. Oh, we did. It got ruined. Okay. We'll go ahead and demolish them. Okay, sounds good. Let's see if we can get any more alloys. This tech world needs jobs, so we'll get it some. This foundry station needs alloy foundries. This is a fringe planet here, currently. I feel like an alloy foundry would be useful. Anything else? This foundry station, so an alloy foundry. Fantastic. Okay, sounds good. So, that was a really successful sortie. I'm very happy with that. I'm very happy with the results. And we just need to rebuild and keep doing that, because we're currently able to maintain this at a relatively decent clip.
Construction complete.
So I think what we really need to do is we need to take this system and force them to just throw fleet after fleet after fleet at us. I think overall that's the plan. We're going to have our fleets maxed out again relatively soon. And once that's done, I think we send 3 fleets here, leave 1 fleet at Aramis, and we jump here for influence and just build a station there ASAP. However, for right now, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Next episode, we will finish off our rebuilding here. We'll get our deficit gone, hopefully next episode, and we will take this position. And we'll set up a new defensive platform right here. Then the next goal is that we take this one and this one. Once we have that, all of their fleets will be pinned in at those 2 locations. And then we can destroy them at our own convenience. So that'll be great. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.